Hi, this is Bob again, working on the Ten Tec Omni 6 Plus. I took that circuit board that I had cleaned with alcohol. I didn't show you the little container that I was using to keep the alcohol in, and I've got it over here, so I'll just grab it. Excuse my camera scooting around. But this is a little container I had. I had the alcohol in it, and I was dipping the toothbrush in the alcohol like that, and then scrubbing the circuit board. I didn't show the container of the alcohol in that previous video, but I did show the toothbrush. But each time I took that toothbrush out of the screen, I was dipping it in that alcohol, and the alcohol was running down the board. I turned around then with the board. I was going to take it upstairs and find a place to set it over one of the heat ducts where the air comes out from the furnace, and I saw on the side of the furnace there that there is a register there, and I just took a little piece of wire and hooked it through that and put it on the circuit board. I let it dangle there in front of that heat blowing out of the furnace all night long. Anyways, I put it back into the Ten Tec Omni 6 here. There it is back in there. I think you can probably hear. I've got it on WWV time signal at 10 megahertz with the antenna on it for a test run, and I'm going to run it. I'm going to run it all day today. And there's the circuit board and the top cover that goes over that compartment in there. But these phase lock loop oscillators used in these rigs, just about any rig that has phase lock loops in it, you want to make sure the circuit board is very, very clean. I was really disappointed in the soldering that I saw on this board. The actual connections looked pretty good, but there was little solder splashes and little solder balls. Little solder splashes and little solder balls all over the place on this board. So this board had never been cleaned after it was soldered, and those little globs of solder were going all over the place, and that may very well have been what was causing this board not to operate. Although I did make it cut out when I wiggled those three little transformers right there. It won't cut out now, and I got under there and I soldered all those up with my little soldering iron, and I held the soldering iron on each one of those connections for about 4 seconds. I just did a count 1, 2, 3, 4. So, you know, I just wanted to hold the soldering iron on those a little longer to give that solder and that flux a chance to get a better grip on those little pins, and I think that worked. So I'm real happy with that. So like I say, I'm going to let it run now for the rest of the day, but I think as far as that goes, I think this project is completed. It's a success. So that's it. 73s and good DX.